All right, folks, I'm bringing the Friday floral vibes, but we do got to talk serious business. It's the last day of the month, June 30th, 2023, and today's update is going to be titled Ripple Making Waves. A lot to cover, and let's get right on into it. So, huge shout out to James Rule XRP. I heard that he's having some trouble with his YouTube channel. I hope that he's able to recover that. Definitely appreciate James Rule XRP for his years of work in the XRP community. But he shared this one today. Financial Services and Market Acts granted royal assent by King Charles, making crypto trading a regulated financial activity in the UK. So we have been blessed by the king. For you folks over there in the UK, you now have a regulated financial activity. Let's have some fun. Now, we have the news, we have the speculation of FedNow going live here in July. Is it July 1st? Is it July 30th? Apparently, Kristen Robertson from Ripple partner Finastra says July 20th is the magic day. Okay. Now, remember, folks, we're not really expecting to get price action based off of this news. We're not going to have a flip of the switch moment that sends XRP up just because some Ripple partners are members of implementing FedNow, like Finastra, like Volante, and others like ACI Worldwide that settle $14 trillion daily. We don't know whether the go live is officially on the 20th. Is it tomorrow? But nonetheless, it looks like in the month of July, we are going to be flipping on that FedNow switch. As far as price action, don't get fooled. Don't get, hyped into expecting any of that. Many of you guys in the community understand that very well. You guys have been here for a while. And, although I'm about to share you guys some massive bullish news on Ripple and XRP, just remember that the macro events are playing out here. We saw the Bitcoin price back down today as we saw some Bitcoin futures ETFs not get officially denied, I guess, yet, but the SEC said that they weren't completed all the way. They were incomplete. I'm going to share that. This is the first update for today, but I am going to have a full update later on tonight for you guys. So be ready for that one. But on this session, I wanted to talk about the update on Ripple, the success that we had this last month. And so we titled it Ripple Making Waves. And we see that digital asset investors sharing that Ripple Swell is going to be held November 8th and 9th in Dubai. And it's going to be massive, folks. You guys saw that we just got the recent headquarters in the Middle East set up there in Dubai by Ripple. That is where they've decided to set up the headquarters for that Middle East region that we're already having incredible success in. We move on over, though. Wrath Economin, is Ripple making waves? We know they absolutely are. And we have this article right here. Citigroup reviews partnership with crypto custodian Meitaco. And so I did pay for my Bloomberg membership, so I'm going to be able to share this article with you guys behind that paywall that they got. Citigroup reviews partnership with crypto custodian Meitaco. Ripple Labs bought Meitaco for $250 million last month, and Citi announced the partnership with Meitaco in June of last year. So they've been working together for about a year, and it looks like they are reviewing its digital assets custody partnership with Swiss fintech firm Meitaco, and has started informal talks with other providers, people with knowledge of the matter said. So are they looking to, was this negative, the fact that Ripple bought Meitaco in the middle of an SEC lawsuit, and they have already spent $200 million battling the SEC, but that didn't stop them from throwing down $250 million to make this acquisition of a company that's clearly making some waves and doing some deals working with Citigroup. But moves by traditional financial firms into the digital asset industry have created opportunities for the sector's startups, particularly in custody. But several companies have ended partnerships with crypto custodians this year, underscoring challenges the smaller firms face in an area where technology change is rapid. It wasn't clear whether the review is linked to Ripple's acquisition of Meitaco. Ripple said when announcing the deal that Meitaco would operate as an independent brand and be run by its chief executive officer, Adrian Treccani. Now, what's important to understand here, folks, is that they're operating as an independent brand, but who bought who, right? Ripple acquired this company. It is now effectively another arm of Ripple. It's a completely different vertical in the business suite that Ripple has to offer, right? Products and services that are coming from Ripple. It's a completely different vertical, and it's going to be operating under a different brand, but you are now effectively dealing with Ripple. You are now effectively in a partnership with Ripple. Now, would Citigroup partnership with Ripple be anything new for Ripple? Absolutely not. They already have hundreds of banks and institutions already partnered with them. But I think that, this review, maybe they're starting to see, and I would assume that as this case is broken and we start to see, where the truth lies, the facts and the circumstances around this case, we look at all the evidence, it's very clear that we're about to get clarity for XRP. Today's XRP is not a security, and the big deal that's going to be solved in this whole settlement, the ending of this case, is going to be how can Ripple distribute their XRP. That's all that's really getting determined here. Whether or not the sales of XRP by Ripple were securities or not, and how they can sell it going forward. If they have to pay a slap on the wrist fine, they got $1 billion cash. They're spending $250 million on this acquisition, $200 battling the SEC, another $250 million on an NFT creator fund. So obviously Ripple has money to go around, and all that's going to happen here is that what's happening is groups like Citigroup are coming in and they're reviewing this partnership. They're saying, wait, hold up. It looks like Ripple's about to actually win this case, right? And so years ago, you saw partnerships like MoneyGram get dropped. You saw other deals fall through. Obviously, Ripple has said themselves how this, lawsuit has, kind of stifled their partnerships and slowed down their business within the United States. But outside of this country, they are growing rapidly. Right, on-demand liquidity growth outside the United States growing year over year, just multiplying every year here by magnitudes of 8-9x year over year. And so tremendous success. And when Ripple's showing up at the table now, when companies like Citigroup are reviewing the partnerships now, they're seeing, wait, hold up. This company had $200 million. This little tech startup, these little crypto bros, which obviously we understand that Ripple presents themselves as the most professional business folks in the space. But they had $200 million to fight the SEC, right? And now we see the facts and the circumstances and the evidence and the corruption of the SEC come out, right? Groups like this are now saying, wait, hold up. These are serious players, and they have a serious solution. Because now they have track record being built out. They can show them their program is working out for their on-demand liquidity partners across the world that are saving money and the ability to offer their clients new solutions and new benefits using XRP ODL. They have proven track record, and now they're if they weren't viewed as a serious business prospect earlier, in the middle of this lawsuit when it was getting going. Now, as we approach the end, and I'm about to show you Stuart Alderati actually winning Legends of Law awards, right? There's a different view. These folks are going to have a different opinion of Ripple, right? So absolutely major. It wasn't clear whether this review was linked to Ripple's acquisition, but nonetheless, Citigroup reviewing this partnership, they declined to comment. And what we see though is, plenty of institutions now moving into the space, all of the ETFs that have been filed, and we know that the Wall Street folks are trying to get all their ducks in a row. Now, it is also here to note here at the end of this article, they say this: Ripple's takeover of Meitaco was part of its strategy to expand beyond payments, giving clients the ability to tokenize, settle, and custody any asset. Absolutely massive. Tokenization refers to the practice of creating digital representations of assets using blockchain technology. When announcing its partnership with Meitaco last June, Citi said the companies would explore how to custody assets like traditional securities as well. So this proves, right, that they understand that this all gets tokenized, including the traditional markets, traditional securities as well. Meitaco also struck partnerships with BNP Paribas SA and Societe Generale's SA's digital asset arm Forge last year. A spokesperson for BNP Paribas declined to comment on whether its partnership was still active. A spokesperson for Societe Generale said the partnership with Meitaco is still operational. Okay, so a lot of deals happening. Meitaco shares this one right here. It was great to see so many key industry stakeholders such as Fidelity, EY, Euroclear, Citi, HSBC, BNP Paribas, Syngem, National Bank of Georgia, UBS, SBI Digital Markets, etc., among which valued clients and partners, convening to tackle this critical topic alongside us as they meet right here. And this looks like this was a roundtable that took place here at the Point Zero Forum, which is where Brad Garlinghouse actually spoke on stage at. So multiple deals, taking place here. And we love to see that Meitaco, as their own brand, as their own company, already was having tremendous success. And then the acquisition by Ripple, absolutely major. Now, we also got the news this month that Ripple and Pierce partner with Colombia's central bank and advancing the implementation and utilization of blockchain technology. So another central bank partnering with Ripple and this company Pierce as well. Absolutely massive. And then, as I said here, Digital Perspective shares reason number 117. This case is all but over. You're not handing out an award for being a legend in law for losing one of the most, one of the biggest cases in the last 100 years, right? It looks like Stuart Alderati, Chief General Counsel for Ripple, is been honored as a 2023 Burton Awards Legends in Law winner. And as they say, right, dimes to donuts, this case is all but over, right? This guy ain't getting this award unless this case is over. They ain't making an acquisition in a company like Meitaco that's already partnered with serious banks like Citigroup unless they're about to win this lawsuit, they're about to expand. And this is going to be another critical part of building out the infrastructure for every aspect of tokenization of the Internet of Value and of payments. Right? Ripple started with payments. They're building out the best liquidity in the world using XRP. Now they're expanding with these different verticals. Custody and being able to tokenize everything is where this goes. Another additional central bank working with them. You add that to the list of conversations that they're having with central banks, being dozens, 50 plus central banks already have sat down at the table with Ripple. But now we have, I think, over a half dozen now that are either piloting CBDCs with Ripple, are utilizing the XRP ledger for stablecoins, are consulting with Ripple, and then now we see this partnership with the Central Bank of Colombia for tokenizing everything as well. Right. So another massive month. We didn't get the summary judgment ruling that we were all waiting for, right? And we're still sitting on the edge of our seat waiting for that. But nonetheless, we got to keep our eyes on the prize. And we got to understand that this is not stopping Ripple from building out this infrastructure and this ecosystem for the XRP ledger. Now, we take a look at the sticks here on the weekly chart. And we see here that the XRP has been hanging out above 30 cents for, since since last year when we bottomed out in June. Back again in November, we touched down at these 30-cent levels, but tremendous support down here at 30 cents. But we are waiting for this imminent breakout, and it's going to be a lot of excitement when we finally do get it. But we've just been hanging out, chopping sideways. And you look at this length of time here, folks, right? You're looking at, May of last year, right? I guess what was that? Basically when the bear market really sat in and started in November of 21, that's when we dropped below $1 here, right? So we dropped below $1 back in here, and you've had, this whole time frame here to be accumulating under $1 from November of 21 through July of 23. Here we are. People are frustrated. People are tired. The Twitter talking heads are in the Twitter spaces every day, moaning, complaining, griping about something. And meanwhile, our community focuses and we keep our eyes on the prize. Price action, not there yet. That's fine. But the partnerships, the acquisitions are just massive, undeniable success. And you see that not only is Ripple continuing to acquire and step out into these other regions, but we're now setting up headquarters in these regions with Dubai. We're making acquisitions in the Swiss company Meitaco, which is where the elite keep all their money. Switzerland playing a key role, right, in this global landscape. And for me, when you cut through the noise, when you cut through the BS, when you cut through the people that are complaining about XRP price action, and you focus on what's being built out here, it's inevitable that we're going somewhere that makes this investment interesting. I'm not here to give financial advice. What I'm working on right now with my community is where are we going to be putting our money going forward, right? How can I invest in the real estate asset class? How can I build out businesses around this technology? How can I implement this technology into my existing business? And, I think that we're seeing incredible opportunities to pick up Ripple pre-IPO. We're picking up companies that are yet to go public yet, getting our community access to that's going to be absolutely massive, and an opportunity that, really isn't available for most folks. But for those of us that are tapped in, for those of us that continue to press on and stay focused right now, it's all about acquiring the suppressed assets and continuing to build out our businesses, continuing to build out our infrastructure, our teams, to be able to take advantage of this opportunity, folks. It's incredible the success that we've had in the middle of a bear market. Just think about when XRP goes, when these utility assets go, what we're going to be able to do with that money, with even more dry powder, with even more capital to deploy into these other assets. It's going to be absolutely massive. So similar to Ripple making waves, I hope that you guys are making waves out there as well. There's going to be so much dang opportunity. I don't know what business you should be in. I'm not here to tell you what investment to make, but I am here to tell you that this is the greatest transfer of wealth in world history, and I hope that you're taking advantage of it. Now, with that being said, guys, I got another update coming later today. We're getting ready for our Discord weekly call tomorrow morning. If you're looking to get tapped in over there, it's at my website, ZachRector.com. On the way out, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. Make sure you've hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates, and I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Thank you so much.